that maybe not everybody is going to line up for a 250 rupee SIP, because as an ex-banker, I can tell you, we were so consistently jealous of SBI. Just the sheer power of reach and the power of the trust that every SBI bank manager enjoys with the citizens of this country. It was a force that we were extremely jealous of as bankers. So today I'm very confident that it is going to be a success. I am sure that in another 2 to 3 years, we will not only be referring to SBI as the banker to every Indian, but also the investment manager to every Indian. So this is my favorite slide, which I love to present as my vision of financial inclusion. To me, the girl child, happy, healthy, clearly in school studying, not working away somewhere, toiling away on a smoking chula, and equally importantly, accessing technology. To me, this is the perfect picture of financial inclusion. And that aspiration that increasingly every household has for their children, including the girl child, I believe that a large part of that vision and that dream of every household can come to life if they participate in the wealth creation of the nation. We all know that wealth is being created. The question is, does it reach every nook and corner of our country so that those girls can look forward to a wonderful future? Am I pointing in the right direction? Okay. This 250 rupee SIP, and when we discuss this, globally, either at IOSCO, where all the market regulators get together, or when some foreign investors come and meet us in SEBI, they can't believe it. It's like a $3 investment per month, and you are saying that this is going to be viable? And I said, yes, that's the whole idea. So over the last many months, what is it that we have really been able to pull together in a model of partnership with the entire ecosystem, which is going to make this product viable? See, many of the mutual funds today also have products which are 100 rupee SIP or 500 rupee SIP, but they are not viable. And having come from the business side of the markets, I know that you can have it there as a tick box product, but you'll never push it, because if it's not viable and the unit cost is such that you're just going to lose more and more money on every new customer you onboard, it's just not going to be viable. So our whole effort was really to bring down the break-even period. And the target that we had set to the ecosystem was, I said, look, if the break-even period exceeds 2 to 3 years, no CEO is going to push it. So that's our target, that's where it has to come. So I must say, it is so wonderful to see that the entire ecosystem has come together. The mutual funds, the RTAs, the KRAs, the depositories, everybody came together in the spirit of partnership to make the product break even between 2 to 3 years, so that every mutual fund sees it as a real growth opportunity and not as a cost center. Now, on that cake, when Mr. Sethi told me that he's put the icing on the cake and said that SBI will actually not charge the transaction charges, because the transaction charges for the bank transfer is actually a reasonable portion when the transaction itself is so small, those charges also add up. So when he said this to me, it was like icing on the cake.